Josh Freese.
I follow him on Instagram. I really like him.
So, I mean, dude, I have been watching this guy play for years.
Yeah, he's
and
in a bunch of bands.
He's played on
he's
like
in so
everything.
many bands.
And yeah, he's
Perfect
playing on a
Circle.
shit ton of records too.
Were you with me, or maybe probably not, because there was one show he did with Perfect Circle where they brought like his family out, and I think it was like his brother's like a tuba player or something, and they had this guy, he recently got fired from Foo Fighters, as I'm sure everyone has heard.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go eat your heart out.
The Foo Fighters called me Monday night to let me know they've decided to go in a different direction with their drummer. That's the part that like really bothered me, because it sounds like a corporate like severance email, or like the kind of like literally those are the exact words of the emails I get when I'm interviewing for a job and I get refused for the guy with the college degree. Like
Yeah, I hate that bands
we
like
decided
that
to go in a different direction. We really appreciate your time.
I hate that. That's not how, like, if you're, like you said, he was a hired gun, so maybe they weren't as tight like that. But who knows? That is shitty.
I thought it was nasty.
I think the drummer of Nirvana is pretty good. They should probably maybe have him play drums.
Yeah, they should get that guy to play. Good point. Imagine if Dave's playing drums and singing. I don't know if it would work.
He did it before, right?
Yeah, I mean, he sang backups on Nevermind. One of my favorite things to watch is that Butch Vig.
Yeah, where he's like changing the level.
Where he's like showing all the different how they made Nevermind, the making of Nevermind, and he talks a lot about that. But anyway, no reason was given. Regardless, enjoyed the past 2 years with them, both on and off stage. I support whatever they feel is best for the band. In my 40 years of drumming professionally, I've never been let go from a band. So while I'm not angry, just a bit shocked and disappointed. But as most of you know, I've worked freelance and bounced between bands, so I'm fine. Stay tuned for my top 10 possible reasons Josh got booted from the Foo Fighters list. So, he's a good sport about it. And like you said, it's not. He was kind of a hired gun, and that's kind of.
Did you see Wolfie's comment?
I did. I was waiting for you to. Portnoy in the mix too. So there's a bunch of comments too I collected from Loudwire on this, but I wanted to start by kind of just going through who Josh Freese is, because I mean, we know who he is, but like some people might not. Most people do at this point, if you are a fan of rock music.
Well, if you don't know who he is or any of his work, you actually know some of his work somewhere. And it doesn't matter what genre of music you like, you know his work somewhere.
Yep. So I wanted to just go through some of his resume. It'd be impossible to cover it all, but born December 25th. So this guy was literally a gift. A Christmas gift.
A Christmas miracle.
That's actually
world.
You know what sucks about that though is you only get like everyone gets you a gift and they're like, this is for your birthday and for Christmas. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So speaking of that, not to go out off a tangent, but there's a meme. It's the wise men all gathered around Jesus, manger. And they say, just to let you know, these are your birthday and Christmas gifts.
Right. Josh is probably very used to that. At being born on Christmas Day in 1972. So he's about 5 years older than myself, but American drummer, still a member of the punk rock band The Vandals since 1989. Freese has been a member of Devo since 96. He was previously a member of hard rock band Guns N' Roses from 1997 to 1999. So he played during the Chinese Democracy years, of rock band Foo Fighters from 23 to 25, and a member of alternative rock band A Perfect Circle from 1999 to 2012, the latter of which he rejoined in 2024. So he's back in Perfect Circle again. Prolific session and touring drummer, Freese has appeared on over 400 albums since 1986 and performed with live artists including Nine Inch Nails, Weezer, Sublime with Rome, Sting, 100 Gex, The Offspring, and Danny Elfman. His considerable workload has earned him the pristine reputation as one of the most in-demand session drummers in the business, according to Variety, while Freese jokingly dubbed himself the blue-collar freelance drummer to the stars.
I just love that he's done everything from like Static X to Kelly Clarkson. Like it's like he can do it all.
100 gex is funny too.
100 gex. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that one. What?
That's awesome.
Among his early studio recordings as a musician, Freese. So this is the part that I was unaware of too. Listen to this. Freese played on the Infectious Grooves album, Sarsipius's Ark, which I have and love. The Suicidal Tendencies album, The Art of Rebellion, which is like one of their big breakthrough albums, as well as 2 albums by the Korean group Seotaji and Boys in 1994 and 95. He also played some shows in early 1998 with the band 311 as a fill-in drummer on the Warped Tour in Australia and Japan. Chad Sexton, 311's drummer, had a hand just before the show. Freese drummed on Mike Ness's first solo album, Cheating at Solitaire. Among the notable albums Freese performed on in the 2000s are The Young and the Hopeless by Good Charlotte, Fallen by Evanescence, Let Go by Avril Lavigne, Thankful by Kelly Clarkson, Quebec by Ween, Next Level by Ayumi Hamasaki, and Crazy Love by Michael Bublé. The guy's on Bublé's shit. Freese's career as a session drummer has featured multiple enduring collaborations. He played on The Offspring's 2003 album Splinter after the departure of Ron Welty, played on several of the band's subsequent releases, and served as their touring drummer from 21 to 23 after they fired Pete Parada for refusing to get a COVID-19 vaccination, something we won't get into right now, safe and effective. Producer Bob Rock has worked frequently with Freese and requested that he contribute drum tracks for Lost Prophets' third album, Liberation Transmission.
Oh,
we
fuck.
we got into Lost Prophets a little bit last time. Look them up. Freese has worked
Ian Watkins.
Freese has worked on and off. Don't Google Ian Watkins of Lost Prophets unless you want to go down a terrible, disgusting rabbit hole. Freese has worked on and off with the Replacements frontman Paul Westerberg since '92, including playing drums with the United Replacements. And then it continues. Beginning in 2005, Freese served as Sting's touring drummer and went on to appear in several of his studio recordings. Freese served as Nine Inch Nails touring drummer from 2005 to 2008. He performed on the group's 2007 album Year Zero, 2008 album The Slip. He left Nine Inch Nails at the end of 2008 to spend time with his family. Freese performed with Weezer from 2009 to 2011, which time Weezer drummer Patrick Wilson played guitar and also played on the band's 2009 album Ratitude. Freese became the touring drummer for Paramore on the South American leg of the Brand New Eyes World Tour. The next year, Freese toured with Sublime with Rome after Bud Gaw announced his departure from the band.
So he's getting passed around by bands.
I don't know if that's how I would phrase it.
No, that's exactly how I'm going to phrase it.
You have to call him a slut, man. I mean,
He's a band
geez,
slut.
he just likes to play drums. The
But
man
that's
likes
awesome.
playing
I
drums.
feel like a drummer, like that's
Hold on.
Sorry.
Let me just finish this up. This
Yeah,
is it, and then we're done. In the 2010s, notable Freese appeared on as a session musician in the 2010s include notable albums: Bruce Springsteen's High Hopes, Katy Perry's Teenage Dream, Kelly Clarkson's All I Ever Wanted, Stronger, Rascal Flatts Rewind, Lana Del Rey's Norman fucking Rockwell. 2022 he played with 100 gex as well as Danny Elfman and da 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 da. So you get the idea. Josh Freese is,
But apparently not good enough for Foo Fighters.
yeah, Dave Grohl could, which makes me wonder. I mean, I'm sure there's tons of speculation, like why. To me, what I would guess is that
he had a kid
Dave
with
just has someone
Josh
else in mind.
Freese.
A lot of people are saying Taylor Hawkins' son.
Gotcha.
What do you guys think?
I think he is gonna be okay, but that is shitty.
Well, to wrap the story up too, Foo Fighters' original drummer, I did not know this, so this is the gossipy part of the story. His name is James Goldsmith, I believe. Let me just make sure before I... William Goldsmith, sorry, not James Goldsmith. So he quit the band during the recording of one of their albums because Dave Grohl was retracking his parts without his knowledge.
Really?
Yeah, so in an update to the story on the situation, Stereo Gum noted that Goldsmith also made an Instagram stories post in response to what happened. There he wrote, "I don't see anything wrong with being such a profoundly great musician. A total professional, reliable in every sense of the word. From what I can tell, going above and beyond what most drummers are even capable of. Baffles my mind. As Foo Fighters fans likely know, and this from Loudwire, Goldsmith has a heated history with the band. After all, he quit Foo Fighters during the making of 1997's The Color and the Shape because he learned that band leader Dave Grohl was re-recording his parts. Obviously, Foo Fighters replaced him with Hawkins. Meanwhile, Goldsmith rejoined emo indie rockers Sunny Day Real Estate. So Goldsmith was the original drummer for Sunny Day Real Estate, which is like a pretty landmark emo band, like literally credited with kind of creating that genre. And then took part in several other projects such as Fire Theft and Assertion. So Goldsmith's impassioned reaction to Freese's Fire isn't exactly surprising. But other musicians, of course, Goldsmith wasn't the only musician who replied to Freese's positivity. In particular, Police drummer Stuart Copeland reassured Freese, "This is lucky for the 5 other bands that you play with." I thought that was great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Likewise, Dream Theater percussionist Mike Portnoy proclaimed, "Damn, I'm shocked you seem to be the perfect fit." Whereas Stray from the Path drummer Craig Reynolds shared, "Sorry this happened, but happy for me that I don't have to sit through their songs to watch you play." Oh, what a hater. Grammy-winning jazz drummer Tommy Igoe stated, "I don't know one single amazing drummer that has not been let go at least once in their life from a band. Not one. You're an amazing drummer." Similarly, jazz rock fusion percussionist Chad Wackerman. I thought Chad was Brooks's dad, but Chad is Brooks's older brother, apparently. Chad Wackerman, "Josh, really loved what you brought to the band. That's just crazy. What new direction are they talking about? Polka?" His brother, Avenged Sevenfold drummer Brooks Wackerman replied, "Stunned, you elevated that band as you do in every musical situation."
So some of the best drummers know that Josh Freese is the man.
Yeah. And this guy from the Fiction Plane wrote, "Look, man, you can't have the new drummer be by far the best musician in the band. It just doesn't look right."
I have never liked the Foo Fighters, so
yeah, I've never been a fan either. I mean, they have some good songs.
Yeah, they have some good songs.
I can appreciate.
I agree.
Like that song "Everlong" is a great song.
I have just like
Goes My
memories
Hero.
of my friends' dads like driving trucks and blasting Foo Fighters.
There was I don't want to name names because he's a very good man. He's a good bro.
That's why you know who I'm talking about.
But there's this guy that one of Dryden's friends. He loved the Foo Fighters, and like he had this like
And Red Hot Chili Peppers.
his license plate said like the Foos. It was like a personalized license plate that said the Foos. And then he had like a big old huge Foo Fighters sticker like across his window and like Foo Fighters fucking mud flaps and shit.
I wonder if he's taking it down now that
Probably.
Dave Grohl is.
He took it down as soon as Dave got busted.
Maybe he got married
with a
his
love
wife was
child,
like,
I
"Dude,
bet."
take that shit down."
His wife was like, "Bro, you got to take all that corny shit off the car," or he sold the car. Who knows? But anyway, good luck to Josh Freese. He's going to need it. It's a tough market out there. I hope he finds a new job.
Yeah,
That of course was.
that's the thing about being a drummer too. I feel like it's really easy to play in many bands at one time. Not easy, but it's a lot more like normal for a drummer
He's
to be
just
in
such
like
a versatile
several bands.
player too. I mean, he's played with so many different bands.
And if you love music, someone you can just tell he loves music, so he'll just do any project that comes his way.
Well, he probably legitimately loves all the bands he plays with.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of people who are like, "Oh, I'm just a metal drummer. I'm not going to do anything else," or "I'm just a whatever." And it's like, well,
yeah. And
you
he's
can't
playing
put
with
yourself
like
in a box.
Sting and Sublime and 100 Gex.
Yeah, Lana Del Rey.
Do you know who 100 Gex is, Joey? Have you ever heard of them?
Mm-mm.
Dude, they're actually kind of cool. I dig them. It's
Yeah,
like
I like some of their shit.
that Fritos and Doritos song.
What's this? They have this one that's like, "I'm the dumbest girl." Have you heard that song? "I'm the dumbest girl alive."
No.
It's so funny.
They have some really, it's like hyper
got like a
pop,
rock
Joey.
guitar
It's like
riff.
really computerized, like auto tune, but it's like fun, you know. Like it's good. Like they're.
I don't
they're
know if
talented.
you'd like it, Joey.
You probably wouldn't like it, but it's like it's like next. It's like 2020s new wave, basically.
I'll check it out.
It's interesting.
I check
It's what-
out most of the bands that you guys recommend. So
It's what the kids are up to, you know.
Yeah,
It's
there's
like-
a lot of that playing in clubs. And
it's
stuff.
very internet culture music. Let's put it that way.